Hey, I'm Gino, and today I'm going to show you how to fix chips or cracks on your windshield for cheap. We're going to be using the Permatex windshield repair kit. I'll be sure to put the link down in the description below. If you like the video, you don't have to like or subscribe, but I would like if you actually commented, left me any questions or give me new ideas for videos, or if you just need advice on a repair that you're doing on your own car. Other than that, let's just get into the video. So yesterday when I was driving around, there it is right there. It needs to be fixed. I'm not spending $250, so I'm going to show you how to use the Permatex windshield repair kit. All right, so we got a couple things here that came in our kit. We got your syringe. This is, if you have like chips in the windshield, like little glass chips, you use the little push pin to kind of take them out because it's not going to make the adhesive resin kind of adhere properly, and it'll kind of screw it up. So you don't have to like pick at it, but just get the little tiny glass chips out of there. You have an alcohol prep pad, you have a razor blade, and you have this glass plastic sheet in your resin. The first thing you want to do is grab your alcohol pad and wipe down the scratch. I just wiped it down with the alcohol pad. Time to move on to the next step. Now, what you need to do is grab your adhesive disc, and this is like a double-sided sticky, so you can peel one side or the other off, and I'm going to stick it on where the crack is. Where the crack is where this circle is going to be. So, if that's your crack, then you're going to put the adhesive disc right there, obviously on the outside of the windshield, not the inside. All right, now that that's done, you have to make sure when it's on the outside that that tab is sticking upwards, because when you go to mount your filler for the adhesive, you have to make sure it's mounted like that so it can kind of sit in there and pull up in there. So you got to make sure that that tab is pointed in the upwards direction. Now the next step is to peel off the other side of the adhesive and stick this on. Now that that piece is on there, just like that, as you can see, go ahead and get your adhesive and your razor blade and just use the razor blade to cut the end off the tip, and then use the resin and fill up that entire tip with the resin. The next thing you want to do is take your plunger, stick that in the tip, and then you're going to want to pull it out like this all the way to its maximum setting, just like that. And what that's going to do is that's going to put a little bit of vacuum on that, kind of put pressure, and or actually remove the pressure by creating pressure, if that makes any sense. And it's going to start the adhesion process. Well, this is what the syringe should look like. After about 10 minutes on the highest setting, you want to put it on the middle setting, and you want to let it sit there for about another 10 minutes, and that should be good. It's been sitting there locked in just like that. It's a little annoying because you have to use one hand to kind of pull it up, and there's pressure on it. What it's doing is it's kind of just sucking this out and making a seal, essentially putting pressure on it so it doesn't just kind of it's essentially pushing air into, it's pushing the resin into the cracks to fill them all. So I'm going to take it off now, see what it looks like. Wow, that actually sealed it up pretty damn good. One thing I noticed is once you pull that off, it was still a liquid. It should have been a solid. Usually it turns into a solid, and you take your razor blade and you scrape it off, and it leaves sometimes it leaves a little welt on there where it acts as like a weld, which is just strange to me. I did it for actually a little longer than it needed to be, so it should have had plenty of time to dry. It's very humid outside, so maybe that has something to do with it. Also, there's direct sunlight on it. Maybe it's more of like an air hardener, not like a sun type of hardener. I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense, but it should have been okay and dry, but it wasn't. It was very liquidy still, so I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is that that's it right there. And if you looked at it, what it was before, it filled in the cracks. It's going to sometimes always leave a little chip Sometimes it'll be completely invisible, like you won't notice it. Sometimes it'll still leave like a little welt. Sometimes it'll still leave a little chip. This was a really cheap kit, and it's just so it seals up the windshield. I don't care that it still has like a little chip mark in it, as long as the crack doesn't keep spreading. That's all I really care about. I've done this before on other cars, and it worked out pretty good, and I never had a problem. The only thing I'd worried about is that liquid thing. Maybe give it a little bit more time to harden. Other than that, if liquid spews out, go ahead and grab a sponge or something like that and wipe the windshield down, because you don't want that stuff hardening on your windshield. It's like another thin layer of resin glass that you don't want. So yeah, I mean, other than that, came out pretty good. Thanks for watching.